Once upon a time, there was a young woman named Emma. She was 24 years old and lived in a small town. Emma worked as a librarian. She loved books, but more than that, she loved reading about real stories of love. She often imagined what it would be like to find a love like the ones in the books. One evening, as Emma was working late at the library, she found an old, forgotten letter. The letter was hidden in a book, carefully folded. The letter was addressed to someone named Lily, but there was no name on the center's side. Curious, Emma began reading. The letter told the story of a man, Edward, who had fallen deeply in love with Lily many years ago. He wrote that he had always loved her, but circumstances had pulled them apart. He was never able to tell her how much she meant to him. Emma felt the sadness and longing in every word. After reading the letter, Emma couldn't stop thinking about Edward and Lily. She imagined what it would have been like for them to be together. As days passed, she returned to the library every evening to read more letters that she found hidden in the same book. They were all written by Edward. Each letter spoke of love for Lily and the pain of losing her. One day, Emma decided to find out what happened to them. She asked around the town and found out that Lily had passed away many years ago. Edward, on the other hand, had never moved on. He continued to live in the same house, waiting for the day when he could meet Lily again. Emma visited Edward. He was an old man now, but his eyes still held the same sadness that filled his letters. She showed him the letters she had found in the library. Edward was surprised and touched. He had never known that his love for Lily had reached someone else. He smiled a little and said, "I always thought she was the one for me, but I never told her." Emma asked, "Why didn't you tell her?" Edward sighed. "Sometimes we wait too long to say the things we should say, and then it's too late." Emma felt tears in her eyes as she realized the depth of his love. She promised Edward that she would always remember his letters and the love he had for Lily. Emma learned a powerful lesson from Edward's story. Love is something that should be expressed before it's too late. And even though Edward lost Lily, his love for her never faded. Emma never forgot the story of Edward and Lily, and it made her believe even more in the power of love.